Russell Westbrook just announced that he wants a ring from the Lakers if they end up winning the finals, and he isn't alone.
Two rough riders and high-end competitors, I'm actually surprised they would say something like that. That is utterly ridiculous.
Both Westbrook and Patrick Beverley have both publicly declared that they feel as though they deserve a ring after spending some time with the Lakers this year. Neither player has won a ring yet, and as the sun sets on both their NBA careers, it seems as though they want to make sure they get one.
Rusty goes, hey, Pat, Lakers win, I want my ring.
Of course, Beverley exposed Westbrook, and while he hasn't confirmed this has caused quite the debate in sports news as to whether they should get one or not. Both players spent a good part of the season with the Lakers, but neither made it past the trade deadline, and although Westbrook looked promising with the Clippers, in classic Clippers fashion, they lost in the first round. Though ex-players have received rings in the past for teams that won during their season, they've been extremely rare circumstances, and the standard practice is that the players who are not on the team at the time of winning will not get rings. That being said, the door has now been open for a debate, and the Lakers seem to be doing things differently. Rob Pelinka has gone against the grain when he took over in 2017 and made changes that would give Westbrook and other players on the 2023 roster a ring regardless if they were with the team for the whole season. Though this could finally get Westbrook a ring, he would have to live with the enormous circumstances around it for the rest of his life, since not everyone agrees with Pelinka.
Do Westbrook and Beverley deserve rings if the Lakers win the championship?
Hell no. Are you kidding me?
Besides the blow to your dignity, there's also an argument to be made that if the team wins without you, it's because they're better without you. When the Raptors won in 2019, there was a lot of talk about ex-players like Valanciunas who spent lots of time in Toronto getting a ring. However, Toronto never stood a chance with that lineup, but when Kawhi came along, everything changed. The Lakers were looking like they were once again going to miss the playoffs before the trade deadline, and since then, they've made it to the second round and may even have a chance at the finals. A ton of analysts and players believe that this can only happen because they got rid of certain players. Although Westbrook is a future Hall of Famer and was incredibly underrated in Los Angeles, it was obvious that the team was not working. CJ McCollum made an excellent point for both sides by agreeing that those who aren't in the playoffs don't deserve the ring. However, there's more to it than that.
They did help him get these pieces. They played a role in that. So I think it's similar to a relationship when you break up. Was it good terms or bad terms?
CJ then goes on to say it all depends whether it was on good or bad terms, and based on how the fans were treating Westbrook during his time in LA, most would guess it was bad terms. The way his career was narrated to be nosediving during his time in LA makes it pretty surprising that he would want his possible only ring to be related to a franchise that did not use him properly and popularized the term Westbrick. But when times are tough, beggars can't be choosers. Everyone may be getting a little ahead of themselves though, as the Lakers still have a really long way to go to get to the finals. Though they are on track to beat Golden State in the next few games, they're anything but fine in the West. LeBron and AD have been tearing it up alongside the support cast, the same of which came from the trade deadline, but is that credit to the former players or upper management? Pelinka has done an excellent job turning a team around that had no playoff hopes into a sudden contender, and it will be interesting to see where they go in the next few weeks. There's still a ton of basketball to be played, specifically a lot without Westbrook and Beverley, as well as adding more fuel to the argument that they may be undeserving. But if you think that they should get a ring, swipe up.